I'm Meenakshi from Rohini College of Engineering and Technology. Today we are going to see the topic IP security. It is in the course Network Security. What is IP security? So IPsec is not a single protocol. It comprises a several set of algorithms plus it supports a general framework. That framework allows the communicating parties to compromise the algorithms. That is, for example, if A and B are communicating, if they want to establish several algorithms for secure communication, whatever the algorithm which are appropriate for them, so they can use the algorithm with the help of this framework. So this is called IP security. So IPsec is used in variety of application like secure branch office connectivity over the internet, secure remote access over the internet, to establish the connection between extranet and intranet connectivity within the parties, and to enhance the electronic commerce security. So as a overall, IPsec is not a single protocol. It comprises several set of algorithms and it provides the framework, so which allows the user for secure communication. The main applications are secure branch office connectivity, secure remote access, secure extranet and intranet connection, and e-commerce security. So we can say that IP security is a capability that can be added to the current version of Internet Protocol. Either you may use IPv4 or IPv6. With the help of additional headers, we can add IPsec as a separate capability. IP security comprises three functional areas. One is authentication, second one confidentiality, third one key management. So this is the overall scenario of IP security. So we have the public network and we have several LAN networks. So we have the system with IPsec. So what it is doing means either it can use IPv4 or IPv6. It adds additional headers, that is IP security header, to add the IP security. So that packet is transmitted to the public network, and from the public network it is reaching over the particular LANs. In the LAN we have the network device with IP security. So it checks for authentication and confidentiality. Once the connection is good, if they think that they are the authenticated person, so it allows the packet to enter into the LAN network and it separates IPsec header. So this is the process of IP security. So IP security benefits are, it is very transparent to the application and it provides security for individual users also. So it can assure that a router advertisement or neighbor advertisement comes only from the authorized router, and it can also assure that a routing update is not a forged one. And one more thing is, if we get any redirect message, if the user gets some redirect message, it assures that it comes from the router to which the initial packet was sent. So they are the benefits of IP security. So we move on to the IP security architecture. IP security architecture comprises ESP protocol, authentication protocol, encryption algorithm, authentication algorithm, domain of interpretation, and key management. So what is IPsec documents? So it comprises several documents which supports authentication header, ESP, domain of interpretation, then ISA KMP, that is Internet Security Association and Key Management Protocol, then Internet Key Exchange. So we have several IP security documents. Then what is Internet Key Exchange? So Internet Key Exchange is a method. It is used for establishing the security association. That security association authenticates the users. It negotiates the encryption method. Then they can exchange the secret key. This is the purpose of Internet Key Exchange. That is, before exchanging the secret key, we have to establish a security association, With the help of security association, we are authenticating the users, we are negotiating the algorithm, because as I told, IPsec supports a variety of algorithms. So both the sender and the receiver must compromise with one algorithm. So they can negotiate the encryption method and exchanges the secret key. So it is used in IP protocol and it is derived from ISA KMP framework and OCLE and SKEME key exchange techniques. And this IKE uses a public key cryptography. So we know that public key cryptography, here we have two different keys, one for encryption and one for decryption. With the help of public key cryptography, we are secretly exchanging the secret key to the receiver, then that secret key is used for encryption. Okay, so that is IKE is a public key technique. Using the public key technique, we are sending a secret key to the receiver. Then with the help of that secret key, the sender and receiver can communicate with each other. Okay, so this is the scenario. So several IP security services are access control, connectionless integrity, data origin authentication, confidentiality, limited traffic flow confidentiality, rejection of replayed attack. So they are all some services which we are obtaining from IP security. What is security association? So it is a one-way relationship between the sender and the receiver, and each security association is identified by three parameters. One is IP destination address, security parameter index, then security protocol identifier. So we have two modes in IP security, transport mode and tunnel mode. As I told, we have authentication header and ESP in architecture. So authentication support, authentication header in transport mode, it authenticates only the IP payload, that is IP data, and it can authenticate selected portion of IP header and IPv6 extension header. Whereas in the tunnel mode, authentication authenticates the entire inner IP packet. Okay, not the selected portion. It authenticates the entire inner IP packet plus selected portion of outer IP header. So that's about authentication header, how it is working in transport mode and in tunnel mode. Then we move on to ESP. So ESP encrypts IP payload, that is IP data, and any IPv6 extension header in transport mode. Whereas in tunnel mode, it encrypts inner IP packet. So the third one is ESP with authentication. So in transport mode, it encrypts the IP payload and IPv6 extension header, and also not only it is doing encryption, it is also authenticates IP payload but not the IP header. That is the important one. And in tunnel mode, it encrypts the inner IP packet and it authenticates inner IP packet. So that's about the transport mode and tunnel mode security association. So with this, I am concluding the IP security topic. Thank you so much.